Who's ready for Resident Evil? You have found your way down to the Mac Cave. Welcome everybody to Mac Cave Gaming for our weekly live stream. Tonight, we're diving back into my favorite gaming franchise of all time, but this time with a twist. We're diving into the world of fan-made games. A couple weeks ago, we played a fan-made game based in the Masters of the Universe world, and it was an arcade-style beat-em-up, and we had a blast playing as He-Man and She-Ra and all kinds of different characters. And Black Dragon, you scared me, but yes, I am finally not muted at the beginning of the stream. But I've been having so much fun playing these fan-made games recently, and I've been getting a few of them through a site called GameJolt.com, and they have their own app and everything, but you can get things right through the website. I did link this particular game we're going to play tonight. It is in the pinned comment, and it is also down in the description if you would like to try out this game yourself. Guys, tonight we are featuring another brand new t-shirt brought to me by Mrs. Matt Cave. And yes, it's true. I am so retro. My balls are square. That's what happens when you get this old. And speaking of getting this old, this weekend I will be making another lap around this world. Another year going by and getting another year older, everybody. Celebrating my birthday weekend. And we're going to kick it off tonight with my favorite gaming franchise of all time, Resident Evil, but with a twist. Everybody, welcome to Mac Cave Gaming. Alright everybody, well before we get into the game, I just wanted to chat a little bit about what I've been doing lately when it comes to these fan-made games, and checking out sites like GameJolt, for example. It's a great place where you can see the work that people are putting into the franchises that they have passion for. Resident Evil is such a big one, and the fact that they made an arcade-style game like the He-Man game we played a couple weeks ago, this blows my mind. So I can't wait to show you guys this. And before we get rolling, we have a super sticker from Tripping Orc, a $10 super sticker, and the animation actually came up on it. Look at this guy, like muscle controller, dude. I have never seen that one. Dude, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Very, very generous. That is so cool. I have not seen these animated stickers like that. That is the coolest thing. I didn't even realize you could do that. That is so cool. Thank you so much, Tripping Orc. I greatly appreciate it. Guys, we are going to dive into the game. Thank you all so much for the birthday wishes. I greatly appreciate it. Man, am I feeling it. It's these years are catching up to me, guys. It is really catching up to me. But without further ado, guys, we got a game to play tonight, and it's not too long, so I think we're going to play through the whole thing. There's only a few levels, so we're going to take a look at it. We're going to talk about it as we go. Let me switch over to the gaming screen if I can actually click the right button. Here we go, guys. Alright, I have it on a pause screen here because I was just testing the audio before. But let's get back to the beginning here. We're going to start from the beginning. We got a game over already. Alright, here we go, guys. Resident Evil Survive, a fan-made game that looks like initially was made in 2020. I'm going to let this sit for a moment because there's actually an intro video that plays, and I want to check it out. And it'll be a good volume test here, too. So, guys, as always, you are my eyes and ears. Let me know if we need to make any adjustments on the fly with the game. Here we go. We got a cutscene here. I love these animation styles here with all these characters. Very, very cool. You even got Billy Cohen from Resident Evil 0. Great style here, great style. Hey, the alert came up. That alert was really late. Wesker. Here it comes.
Resident Evil Survive.
Oh, yeah. Alright, guys. So, like I said, this is an arcade-style beat-em-up, and it plays very similar to that Masters of the Universe game. The thing I like about this one, it's a different creator. All the information is right on the website when you go to it. Again, the link is in the pinned comment and also down in the description if you want to check it out. It feels like whoever made this one really solidified the controls. The controls in this one feel a lot better than they did feel in the Masters of the Universe game we played a couple weeks ago. But you're going to notice the gameplay style is very similar, but in the world of Resident Evil, we got a few other things we're going to do. And the cool thing about this is that they based it on not only the original game, but also elements of the remake from Resident Evil, the Resident Evil 1 remake that came out on the GameCube in 2002. So here we go, guys. We're going to jump into it. Start game, new game. We're going to do the arcade style here. We're going to run through a few levels. Now, here's the best thing, is that there's so many characters. So we've got Jill, we got Chris, we got Leon, we got Claire, we got, is that supposed to be, yeah, that's Ada. We got Rebecca. Barry Burton there, man, the legend. We got Carlos Rivera. We've got, wow, we got Nikolai on here. I didn't realize he was actually in here. And then we got Wesker, and back to Jill. Every character has their own moves, their own styles, all the same controls and everything as you play. We are playing with a controller tonight, but you can use mouse and keyboard if you want with a game like this. I always prefer the controller. Spidey Librarian, what's up? We are just getting started in this Resident Evil fan-made arcade beat-em-up, which is awesome. So, guys, we're going to start this off. I'm going to start with Chris Redfield, my favorite character of all time, and then we're going to run through... Actually, let's go to the beginning of the list. Let's start with Jill. We'll work our way through each character, just like we did with Masters of the Universe, and see how they all play. So here we go.
Let's go.
Jill Valentine. Looks like they use her character model from Marvel vs. Capcom, which is perfect. Yes, Black Dragon. Good call on that. Yes, this is multiplayer. Again, I don't know if there's any online capabilities yet for it. I didn't see anything with the Masters of the Universe game. I'm hoping they incorporate some sort of online gameplay. That would be fantastic. But it is 4-player local co-op. And it all works. It all works. It's really well done. So, we're going to get a little bit of a tutorial here as the first stage. And it's strange, you know, you see the titles, we have Hunnigan talking to us. Hunnigan's from Resident Evil 4. But for some reason, the control label here is, it's backwards. I don't know why that is, but it's a little weird. So we're going to run through this tutorial and check out our moves here. Oh, I actually got to get back on the thing here. What happened? Did I pause it? Okay, there we go. I'll be your support on this mission. Yes, as Hunnigan usually is. You'll encounter many vicious enemies, and these are your combos. Up, up, and down, down are way to dodge, and then we have a couple of other... Sorry, I just heard something bang in the background. And then we have a couple of other moves that are different combo moves that we'll see as we go. So we're going to go through the basic attacks here. And then we got our first zombie. And we're just going to punch and kick the crap out of. This is the room right here where, you notice the blood spatter on the floor. This is the room in the original game where you find the first zombie. Alright, so now we have our knife attack. We get an herb so we can heal. So we got punches, kicks, and we have knife. And then we have a gun attack. So we can get our handgun. And then we have our special, which for Jill should be... Oh, the banner's still up. Wow, good call. Thank you very much. The special gun should be the... not the rocket launcher, but the bazooka for Jill. Let's see what we got here. Yep. Oh, man. Actually, does she have the rocket launcher? It's hard to tell. I think that's supposed to be the bazooka for her. Alright, and now... Fire the bigger weapon. Oh, did I just do that wrong? Oh, that was a nice move. Thought I did all my weapons. Okay, that's the end of the tutorial there. So now we're going to get right into it. We even have the merchant from Resident Evil 4, and that is awesome. We can actually grab some things to start off this mission, and you can actually grab all of this. So we're just going to grab all the herbs. So we have everything set, a med kit. We're going to grab some extra ammo. So before we jump into it, let me point out a couple of things here. As far as how this works. So we have up here, we have our life meter, we have our points, and we have our ammo meter and our amount of lives as well. Our character will be in the box above the ×4 there. And then the green is our health, and the yellow is our ammo. The ammo meter is shared between your special weapon and your handgun. You only get a few shots with it, and the stronger weapons take up more of the meter. The handgun takes up just like a small amount. So, but as we go, enemies are going to drop items. So we're going to be picking up herbs, medkits, ammo. We're going to get time extensions because there is a timer. You're going to notice in the umbrella logo that's up here in the middle, it's going to start at 99 seconds, but we're going to get clocks and stuff so that we can increase the time as we go. Just like an arcade game would be, right? And then, you know, instead of putting quarters in, we're just going to continue with a credit. So here we go, guys. The first level, Resident Evil Arcade Beat 'em Up, a fan-made project, Resident Evil Survive. Come on, exit. Let's go. It can be a little finicky here and there. You know, these are fan-made games. They can be glitchy, but overall they do really well. Black Dragon says, wow, for a fan-made game, looks like they put a lot of work into it. Clearly someone else who loves this franchise. Oh, absolutely. They definitely love this franchise. So we got to check out Jill a little bit and her moves in the tutorial. Let's switch over to Chris for our first level.
Chris, come on.
Oh, here we go. So we are in the dining room. You can break the pots and stuff. You can't go through the doors, but we are in the dining room. This is where the puddle of blood is, where Barry goes to investigate it. We even have the puzzle photo over there with the guys fighting each other. All right, let's see what we got, guys. All right, we got dogs. We got a knife. We got a gun. Oh, and we got a shotgun for Chris. That's his power weapon. Oh, I just grabbed him by the throat and started punching him. How's that volume, guys? Oh. And you got a jump attack as well. We got hunters in here, zombies, man. There's a clock. Definitely has a Marvel vs. Capcom feel to it as far as the designs and the animation. Altered Beast vibes? Yeah, Scotty. Absolutely. Yeah, the zombies definitely have an Altered Beast vibe. Oh, we got the Crimson Heads here now. Man, they're just throwing everything at us here right in the beginning. Oh, cut him right in half. I missed with the shotgun. You do got to clear the area before you can continue. There we go. We got a little bit of ammo. Perfect. Here we go. Heading into the main hall of the Spencer Mansion. We got the merchant. What do you got for me? A med kit. Thank you. Here's the main hall, everybody. Oh, got some of the Chimera there. Crimson Head, a hunter, and more zombies. A huge mix of enemies. Right in the first level. Oh, I just got wrecked. Oh, look at that uppercut move. Now we got dogs. Oh my god. Oh, we got what? We got Forrest. We gotta watch out. He'll explode. Forrest is there in the blue vest. We gotta stay away from him. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, Forrest wrecked me. Oh no. Wow, these guys are destroying me. I'm gonna watch out for Forrest. He's definitely going to explode. Forrest, get away. Here he goes. And he dropped a special item. We're gonna go grab that item in just a second. We got a Jill sandwich. I believe there is a Jill sandwich item in every level. They even pulled the sound effects right from the game. A little bit of a mix of the original and the remake with the sound effects as well. Woo! And then, just like the Masters of the Universe game, we're gonna have a boss battle at the end of these levels. And wait until you see who the boss is for this first level. Oh, I got a slide kick too? Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, the controls are way more precise than that He-Man game. Oh, I really like this slide kick. Right, BDB? Yeah, this game was insane. Get a clock here, get some more time. I'm gonna save some of these herbs. Man, they are just surrounding me. More Crimson Heads. They take a lot more hits. Oh, I just uppercutted his head off. Lisa Trevor. Lisa Trevor is the boss. Her life meter is really large. She's almost indestructible in the game. Man. Look at this. We're only doing like a partial of her green meter. That's it so far. Oh, jeez. I need more ammo. I gotta kill some other guys. Uppercut works on her. Oh, no. There we go. Good thing we saved those herbs. Oh, that slide helps avoid her hit. Let's see if one of these guys drops some ammo. Oh my god, I just bashed his head inward. That was insane. Nobody's dropping it. Oh, there's some ammo. There we go, there we go, there we go. She's almost down. So close. There we go. We took out Lisa Trevor. Get some of these items. Nice. Grabbed everything just in time. Guys, that is the first level here of Resident Evil Survive. Let's catch up on chat here, and let's talk about what we just witnessed here in this game. So let me just back up a little bit. Yeah, Scotty's saying got Altered Beast vibes. Yeah, definitely some Altered Beast vibes in there. Altered Beast is the deep cut. That's one of my favorite games, both in the arcade and on the Sega Genesis. I love that game. And then absolutely, definitely the Ninja Turtles arcade game. Very similar to that. If you're comfortable playing the Ninja Turtles arcade, you would be right at home playing Resident Evil Survive. Yeah, BDBGP, man, this game is dope. This is insane. Whoever made this, I forget the creator's name. It's all in the link description to get the game, and they just definitely they put in tons of great work. Such a good game. Blackjack says, "Oh, Jill stock out this thing." Yeah, every level has a hidden Jill sandwich item. I don't know what it does other than points. I don't know if it like refills your energy or anything right at that moment, but you get a ton of extra bonus points for finding it. So it's pretty awesome. Star Wars Obsession says, be better if it was multiplayer like the Ninja Turtles game. So it is multiplayer. It's 4-player simultaneous co-op. I haven't seen anything about online multiplayer though, but local co-op does work, and it's awesome. It's a lot of fun. So, Alan Copeland, good to see you, man. T. Davidson is here. Good to see you guys. The Stanley says, where's the bazooka at? So we're going to try another character as well as we go into the next level and see what their bonus item is also. So it's going to be awesome. We had a crazy mega kill in there. Yeah, Tripping Orc. This game is a lot of fun. If you got a PC or a Mac, check it out. Head to the site that's in the pinned comment or in the description and check it out. It's, it's all free. These fan-made games, they're all absolutely free, and they're not, they're not hogs on the system. So they're very easy to install, and they run pretty easily. So good stuff all around with these. All right, guys, we're gonna jump into the next level. Let's grab our items from the merchant just to refill. Back up our save. So now we have 6 lives, so that's good. Now, does it bring me back to character select right away, or do we go back in as Chris? We're still Chris, but if we die, we're gonna have another character choice. Worst case, I'll die on purpose and switch characters. Oh, this is the cabins outside. These are the guest cabins outside of the mansion. And that means that Plant 42 is here. And that's what that tentacle was that came up, that root that came up from the ground and just whipped me off my feet there. So Plant 42 is down there in the basement. Well, the root system is. Oh. Oh, my upcut takes away lives. Oh, that's very 90s arcade of them. that uppercut uses up life meter to do it. It's a powerful uppercut though. The good thing is they are very, very generous with item drops. Oh. Like a slide kick. Ran out of ammo. Somebody drop ammo. Thank you. Oh, Plant 42 got us all. I like that it actually hits the enemies too. Like, nobody's safe from Plant 42. Fists of Steel. I mean, this is Chris Redfield we're talking about. He punches a giant boulder in Resident Evil 5. Let's go. Oh, what a trap. Oh, jeez, we got a lot of... See those little holes on the ground? We gotta try to avoid all those. Jeez, we might go all the way with Chris. Let's go, you boulder punching maniac. Again, his character model, much like Jill's, looks like it was pulled from Marvel vs. Capcom, which I love that style. Speaking of Marvel vs. Capcom, the arcade collection is coming to PC and consoles very, very soon, I believe. That's about to release. Tons of the arcade classics, all together in a bundle. All the Marvel vs. Capcom original games, and then the X-Men games, I believe, are in there. It's gonna have the Punisher game as well. I think a Captain America game. It's a huge collection. I have to check the announcement again of what's all included, but I'll be picking that up for sure. Take that. Definitely a lot more moves than that Masters of the Universe game, I'll tell you that much. Take that. Somebody drop some ammo. I just cut that guy in half. Alright, where we going? Where we going? The merchant. What do you got for me? Thank you, extra guy. We got 7 lives right now, guys. Try to save that clock. Still got 88 seconds, so we're doing good. Oh no, I'm almost dead. I need lives. Ooh, nobody dropped anything. Forrest! No! Is he gonna have a Jill sandwich? Oh no. Ammo! Oh, I died. Okay, save that ammo. Get out of here, Forrest. Yep, he has a Jill sandwich and I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Jill sandwich. I think that was just a ton of points that we just got. Whew. It's so funny that the uppercut is more powerful than the shotgun. Oh, oh, that was nasty. That was nasty. All right, here we go. Here we go. Woo! Man, Chris is brutal. Woo! Now, we're almost to Plant 42, and I'll tell you, that battle is tough. Because Plant 42 shields itself with, like, its outer petals. And you can't get through them, and I'm not entirely sure how to trigger them to open. So I'm going to do my best to try, but we might lose all of our lives on Plant 42. Uppercutted his head off. My god, that move is powerful. Now just imagine, imagine playing this with 3 other players. I mean, just the mayhem. And when you play co-op, much like the 90s arcade games, the difficulty goes up. So then there's more enemies, believe it or not. They increase the difficulty and you have more enemies. Take that. Man, this slide move is key. I wonder if I can uppercut the plant open. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna see what we can do with that. Give me that ammo. Alright, here we go, here we go. Oh, we're coming up on it. This is the room. Does it come out right away? Nope, we got some enemies first. The last time I played this, I got my butt kicked by Plant 42. So I'm going to do my best to get through it here. Because like I said, there's only a handful of levels on this, guys. So we may play through the whole thing here with Chris, but then I'll jump back and play another character. So we can just for the sake of seeing their moves and what special weapons they have. And that Crimson Head tried to bite my head off. Oh man, that was the perfect timing with that knife. Clock. Where's the plant? It's like right here. This is the room. Oh, I should have let that ammo. There's the plant. Gotta get it to open. There we go, there we go. Oh, now close so quickly. Oh, there we go, there we go. I gotta be like kind of like up in the higher level area here. That's dangerous though. Smashing the button. oh, I'm about to die. I died. We still got 6 lives though. There we go. Got some shots in there. You see the green meter is going halfway down. He's got 2 green meters. See if I can get up to the plant with a knife. Oh! Just poisoned me. Woo! Okay, 1 meter's almost down on him. What's up, Steve? What's up, Steve? Good to see you, man. I say, me sees Resident Evil, me likes video. Rumor has it we don't have enough Resident Evil around here. Oh, man, the plant just took out everybody. Oh, we're down. We got 5 lives. So the good thing about enemies still coming out is that they refill my ammo and life and stuff because they're dropping items. But it's also hard to get back to the plant like this. Come on, open up. Open up. Oh, he's yellow. He's yellow. Oh, man. Woo! I like that each enemy has a life meter that comes up as you start to hit them, too. I always loved when arcade games did that. Oh, that was a key herb right there. Oh. No. Open up. Got a few uppercuts in there. That took a lot out of Plant 42. Let's go. We get the win with an uppercut. Oh my god. Get an extra life. Gotta get that ammo. Woo! Give me time. It's in slow motion. Is it gonna let me get it? Yes! What's it waiting for? Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, we had a whole bunch of time right there. Tripping Orc says I should do a 24-hour Resident Evil stream. Oh my god. Just play through, like, all the games starting from 1 and work my way through. That would be insane. That would be insane. I'm going to take another sip of my, my iced coffee here. In my, Mac Cave Retro cup right here, guys. A little bit of wake-up juice. Alright, let's fill up our stuff for the next level, which... I think this is the last level, actually, guys. I think there's only 3 levels here in this one. I don't know how to, I don't know if there's a way to just change characters on the fly. We may have to die on purpose to do that. Chris the Weed Whacker. Yeah, we're in the Umbrella facility, guys. This is the hardest level of the whole thing. Tons of enemies in this one. Oh, making a mess. Oh, face the right way. Love the hunter sound effects. Man, all these guys just showed up right behind me. Literally slice that guy vertically in half. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, ammo. Oh. Brutal. Look how much energy that hunter has. Oh my god. Whew. Umbrella facility. Here we go. Angelina, good to see you. Got 18 people in the chat right now. Good to see everybody, guys. Oh man, I just got wrecked right there. Alright, 5 lives left. I just noticed that the time starts over when you die. So you get 99 seconds per life. Oh. Ted, what's up, dude? Oh. Man, these hunters are... When they can do that jump attack, it's like almost unavoidable. Man, these guys are coming from everywhere. Now, I've noticed on the website where I got this game, the developers of it post some updates here and there. This game actually went through several stages before it came out, and then as it came out, it added a few more character models and stuff like that. So this game, when it initially came out in 2020, I believe, or at least was the development started, it was just very bare bones. But by the time I got this, there's all these characters in here and different animations, and they've really come a long way here. You know, only the 3 levels so far, but they're going to be adding more from what I understand. I believe this one is still actively in development. Ted says, "Where's the rocket launcher?" I'm not sure which character has the rocket launcher. Oh no, there's Forrest. Let's see if we can get the Jill sandwich. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Whoa, he wrecked me. We keep getting extra lives, though, because we're getting tons of points. Got stuck in like a pose right there. Alright, let's see if we can get Forrest out of here. At a distance. But not off screen. I want the Jill sandwich. Oh, yes. Jill sandwich. Let's see. Okay, I'm way down on lives and completely out of ammo. Let's see if it does anything. Nope, it's just a ton of points. And an extra life. We get so many points that you get an extra life. What's this? So many enemies. Now, these levels here are all based off of Resident Evil 1 so far. So, you guys tell me in chat who the boss is going to be at the end of this level. Who knows their Resident Evil? Who's coming at the end of this umbrella facility? Knife, gun, shotgun. Ted says the alligator? Well, that's part 2. That would be insane. I hope they do 2. That would be great. Oh, we are at the end of the level, guys. And that tank on the right is broken open. Something came out of it. What came out of that tank, guys? This is your Resident Evil quiz. Before he comes out, who's coming? We're gonna clear these guys out, and then our boss battle begins. Barry? Oh my god, could you imagine we had to fight Barry? I think I would lose. Oh, Black Dragon, you, sir, are incredibly close. You're the, you're in the right monster variant. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's the right answer, because it's that type of monster that is coming. It is the Tyrant. And Mr. X is one of the Tyrants, a little more advanced than the one that's here in the first game. A little more programmable and controlled. Which is later advanced further into the Nemesis monster in Part 3. Nemesis is one of my most favorite enemies in a video game ever. I just recently replayed through the original 3. Here's the Tyrant! The Tyrant is here, everybody! Let's uppercut him, if we can. Boom. Take a seat. Oh, you don't like that shotgun. Oh, he just, like, totally got me. Oh, I gotta get this. Take that, and that, and that. And that. We're gonna do this as Chris. We have 7 lives. There's no way we're not doing this. Oh. Uppercut. Oh, Chris Redfield ain't taking no crap. You see ammo on the floor? It's right behind the Tyrant. Take that. Oh, he just sliced me in half. Oh my god. We're doing it. We're doing it. Let's go. Let's go.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Let's see what our final score was here. Total score coming down to 427,422. Let's see where we land on the where I landed on my high scores. Not my highest score. I landed in 3rd place this time. Eddie, what's going on, dude? Long time no see, man. Good to see you. So there you have it, guys. That is the 3 levels that are available within this Resident Evil fan-made game, RE Survive. And I think what we're going to do, let's jump into a couple of other characters here and see different moves. You know, we don't have to beat the game again, but I want to take a look and see what we have as far as alternate weapons. I want to know if everybody has that slide kick. That was a really useful move. Ted, thank you so much, dude. He has gifted a Matt Cave Gaming membership, and that has gone to Alan Copeland. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much, guys. I greatly appreciate it. All of our members, you guys help keep the lights on around here. You really do. So very, very much appreciated. Very cool. All right, guys. Let's see what our next character is. We've got Leon from Resident Evil 2. Let's play as Leon a little bit here.
Follow me.
And then what we'll do is I'll die quickly, and so we can get a character choice again, so we can run through a bunch of these guys. Eddie, yeah, this is a fan-made game. I got this through GameJolt.com. There's a bunch of fan-developed games there. A couple weeks ago, we played a Masters of the Universe game in this same style. It was so much fun. Alright, let's get through the tutorial here with Leon. So he's got his punch. He's fast. Leon is fast. Oh my god. He does have the slide kick. Okay. And he just can slice everybody in half with that knife. What is his weapon? T. Davidson! Yeah, man, it's fan-made. What is your alternate? Okay, we have his pistol, his Matilda. He does have an uppercut also. Oh, he's got a pump shotgun. Okay, so he's very similar to Chris. Yeah, he's got basically the same moves as Chris. Oh man, I thought I hit clear. So sorry about that, guys. Whoops. Tell you what, let's he's very similar to Chris. Let's grab a different character actually. Let's end the game. Let's gonna go back. I think most likely Claire is next on the list. Yep, there's Claire. Wow, look at her character model. That's great. But see, this is awesome. We can try out all their moves here in the tutorial section, which is very, very convenient for this. So let's see. You got your punches. She has a knife also. Okay. She's got a little... Like, what is that? That wasn't a Matilda gun. Oh! What is that? What weapon was that? Oh, she hits with the rocket launcher. Wow, she's got like a bazooka. Okay. Okay. Claire's got some cool stuff. That's pretty awesome. Let's see who else we got. I want to see the different alterations, and then I want to kind of pick one that feels a little different, and then we'll run through some of the levels. Definitely nice bazookas. Wow, Ted. Wow, you went there, huh? Okay, Ada.
I'm going.
Ada Wong. What do you got? Punches. And the knife. And just punch the crap out of this guy. Look at her character model. Man, it's so cool that they look this way. I love the animation. One hit knife swipe. Do you have a handgun? Oh, this is melee. Okay. Melee. Okay. Oh, she's got a little bit of a faster handgun fire. Weaker, though. It's a little weaker. And what is your special? Oh, she's got the machine gun. Wow. That's the machine gun from RE2. Fun fact about that machine gun, you reach a point in the A side of the story, and you reach a locker. Let's say, for example, we're playing as Leon. We're doing Leon A. We reach a locker, and there are 2 items in that locker. One of them is that machine gun that Ada was just using. The other is a side pack to increase your inventory slots by 2 more slots. Whichever one you choose in the A scenario, the other item remains behind for the B side. So if Leon takes the machine gun and I come through as Claire in Claire B, I get the side pack as Claire. So you kind of have to make your decision playing through the A scenario in RE2 of which item you're going to use. I always like to take the machine gun in scenario A, because scenario B tends to be a bit more difficult than the first scenario. Because now it's like, it looks at it like, all right, now you know what you're doing, so it increases the difficulty and it's a bit more challenging. And at that point, I'm like, you know, I'd rather have more inventory slots, so maybe I have some extra herbs or ammo or whatever else that I need at that point. That's just kind of the way I go about it in Resident Evil 2. All right, Ada is very cool. I love her character animation. That looked great. All right, let's jump in and see who's next. Rebecca. What weapons are you gonna have? She was the team medic for Bravo team. Oh, she is fast. Whoa. Okay, she can like... Whoa, that's awesome. What is S? Breakout? I don't know what that is. Okay, melee weapon. Wow, she's got a gigantic knife. Like the fact that the merchant's there too. Yeah, it's such a cool little touch to the game. Oh, she's got a sight on her... She has a scope on her handgun. But look at that, it's weaker. Her handgun is a little bit weaker than other ones. Yeah, she's definitely got a bit of a Chun-Li style to her character model. Also, she's reminded me of... what's her name? Oh man, I'm having a brain fart. When she initially came out, she had the braided blonde hair, and she had like the camo leggings on in Street Fighter. I forget her name. What is that? Oh, she gets a machine gun also. Wow, so Ada and Rebecca both have machine guns. Cammy, that's right, it was Cammy. I actually still have it somewhere. I have the copy of Game Informer, the Game Informer magazine, where Cammy was on the cover when she debuted. I miss the game magazines like that. I wish they would come back. But I do have a copy of that one somewhere, and Cammy is on the cover. Alright, there was some... Who did we have? We had, Barry. Barry should have a Magnum. It looks like he's holding his Magnum, so let's see. Is that his power weapon? His punches are slower. But that's okay. Oh, he doesn't have a knife. He hits him with the butt end of the gun. Oh my god, Barry. Holy moly. Okay. What's your weapon? Alright, regular handgun. Do you switch to the Magnum? Let's see. Yes, he does. Wow, multiple hits with that Magnum? No way. Look at that thing. Sick. You still have the magazines over in Ireland? Oh, sick. But like Game Informer and stuff like that? I remember getting I had Game Informer. I never had a subscription to Nintendo Power. I wish I did. But I did have Game Informer for a little while. .44 Magnum, the most powerful gun in the world. Do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Nice, dude. Alright. Oh, Carlos. He's going to have his assault rifle. Yep. This is Carlos Rivera. He's from Resident Evil 3 Nemesis and teams up with Jill Valentine in that game, and they take on Nemesis in that game. Alright, let's see how you do. Fast punches. Okay. He's got fast punches. He's got a quick dodge. What's your melee? He hits with the assault rifle. So him and Barry just use the butt end of the guns as a melee weapon. He's got that scoped handgun just like Rebecca. And what's your power? It should be the assault rifle. It is. Sick. Sick. Okay. Very cool. I think we had Nikolai in the choices as well. He was one of the other hired mercenaries in Resident Evil 3 that he ends up turning on his team. And turns out he was collecting combat data for Umbrella. Or actually, I'm sorry, for a rival company, actually, it turns out. There's Nikolai. He's definitely got a... Oh, no, this isn't Nikolai. This is Krauser. Oh, I thought it was Nikolai. This is Krauser, everybody. This is a character that is I would say to general audiences, Krauser may be a little bit more unknown versus other characters. Very similar to Billy Cohen, who only appeared in Resident Evil 0. Krauser appears in Resident Evil 4, both the original and the remake. He also has a bunch of levels that you play with him and Leon in Resident Evil Umbrella Darkside Chronicles on the Nintendo Wii, and it was also on the PS3. That was actually an on-rail shooter style game, which is a ton of fun, but it features some never-before-seen missions where Leon and Krauser were teamed up on special forces, and Krauser kind of loses his mind and starts wanting to be mutated, and he's a crazy out of his mind soldier. So his big thing is knives. So I'm curious what his big power weapon is going to be here, but I would think his most powerful attack should technically be his knife, because that's his big thing. So let's see how Krauser works here. I'm actually really happy that this is Krauser and not Nikolai. Oh man. He blends the knife in with the normal punches. That's awesome. So then what do we do for this? What's the break? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Kind of like walk into him. So what do we got? It's his knife. It's very powerful. The knife is incredibly powerful for Krauser. He's got a bow and arrow as his melee weapon. He uses explosive tips in the remake of Resident Evil 4. Pretty crazy. Alright, what is Krauser's power weapon? Here it comes. What do we got? He's got an Uzi. And he just shoots wildly. Okay, Krauser is pretty sick. That is awesome. See, that's incredible how different every character plays from each other. There's so many beat-em-up games where a lot of them, it doesn't even matter who you pick in the game, they're all going to play the same. I like that these all have a different feel. Really, really well done. Was there one more character, or was that it? Let's see. Krauser. Wesker! And then, okay, Wesker is the final. Now, he's got his glowing eyes here in the screenshot, in the character selection. So, is this mutated Wesker? Is this powered up Super Wesker? We're about to find out.
I'll play with you.
This is Resident Evil 5 version with the trench coat and with the leather coat. So this should be pretty sick. He may have some powerful punches. He should be fast. Wesker ends up having like super speed by the time you get to him in the end of Code Veronica and into Resident Evil 5 is when we get mutated Wesker. It turns out when the Tyrant killed him in the end of Resident Evil 1, he survived, and the T-virus got into him, and it attached to his genes and his cells and mutated him. It bonded. And that's because Albert Wesker was an experiment himself. The Wesker children, and it's a whole thing they dive into in Resident Evil 5. It covers a lot of it in the DLC for Resident Evil 5, and based on how the RE4 remake ended, I am 99.9% positive they're remaking Resident Evil 5. So here we go. What does Wesker have? Super fast punches and kicks. Wow, okay, okay. What's your melee? Oh no, I need the breakout. Okay. What do you got? Do you got a knife? Oh! Oh, he's fast! He's fast! Okay, what gun do you have? You got your handgun? He doesn't have a knife, he just zips around and chops them up. That's insane. Okay, what's your power move? He throws a missile! He's throwing an Ouroboros missile. Guys. Albert Wesker throws an Ouroboros missile from RE5 as his power weapon. Yeah, I would say Albert Wesker. Hands down, most powerful character in this game. That was insane. Here's what I want to do, guys. Let's go through this first level a little bit with Wesker. Let's see how he handles multiple enemies coming at him with these power moves. Let's see what we get. I'm really curious. We're not going to go through the whole game, but we'll see what we can do with it. Ted just read my shirt. This is the latest t-shirt brought to me by my wife. She bought me a whole bunch of new t-shirts specifically for the live streams, and I'll be featuring them on each week as we go. So this is going to be awesome. Yeah, the Wesker character model looks fantastic. Alright, here we go. We're going to go into the Spencer Mansion with mutated Wesker.
Wesker, I'll play with you.
Okay, here we go. Kind of almost got like a Comic Zone feel here. Take that, dog. Oh! Oh my god, this is just... It's almost unfair. Missile? Missile? I feel like this is like a character you should, like, unlock. That speed attack, that's insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, they actually got me. I don't know how, but they got me. Got his Neo jacket. Now we got Crimson Heads coming in. Oh, he's got a... Look at that jump kick. Okay, Wesker is sick. This is the first time I've used him in this game. And, man, he is brutal. He is absolutely brutal. What was that? What move was that? Hold on, I got another move. Give me an enemy. What do you got?
Thank you.
Thank you. What was that? Got like a purple blast out of my hand. I want to see how Wesker does against Lisa Trevor. And we got Forrest here. Jeez, these guys don't stand a chance. Jill sandwich. Oh, I died. Jill sandwich. Oh! This speed move takes away life. Okay, that's the, I was wondering why I was dying so fast. That's the sacrifice. If you want these super powered moves, it's gonna cost you lives. Woo! It's like Double Dragon, yeah, man. Alright, where's Lisa Trevor? I want to take her out with Wesker. And he's got the slide attack. It's just hilarious that he throws a missile. Honestly, like, I just... it's just so perfect, that being his move. Lisa should be popping out any second here. Where are you, Lisa? Where are you? Here, hold my missile. Wow, it's like, I feel like there's extra enemies here when you play as Wesker. Is that how they try to balance it? Like, this feels like an unlocked character. Like, this should be like, beat the game like however many times and then you unlock Wesker. Oh, yeah, these guys get tough. Where are you, Lisa? There she is. Oh my god, that missile. Yep. That does a ton of damage to her. As it should. It's a missile. Oh, she got me. Look at that. Hands down, most powerful weapon in the game. Woo! Nope. Wow. 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 That was sick. That was really awesome.
I expected better from you.
Wow. Man, these games are insane. I wish I knew how to, like, make things like this. I mean, it's just... I'm sure this just takes forever to do. But, man, very, very cool. I want to take a look at the... I want to see if I can bring up the site here and take a look at it with you guys a little bit. Alright, let's head back to our main screen here and talk about what we just experienced here. Okay, guys, we've got the game, played through the full game, the full 3 levels that we have available, plus a tutorial, and we got to try out all of the characters. So many characters in this game throughout the Resident Evil games, mostly the original trilogy, and then we kind of blend into a little bit versions of the sequels, like Wesker we just had from RE5, where he's already amped up and mutated with the T-virus, and I believe he ends up mixing in. By the end of everything, Wesker kind of has a combination in him between the T virus, the G virus, the Las Plagas, and then he starts to build up his ultimate version, which is called the Ouroboros, which is supposed to make him like this ultimate being and wipe out the vast majority of the population, and only the strongest who can bond with the Ouroboros virus will survive. He's basically trying to make like this master race, like just to control the world, you know, standard super villain type plot lines and everything like that. But it is so nice to see that this game features several characters throughout the game franchise and gives you variety. That's hard to come by in even mainstream games. So the fact that fans are putting things together like this and making it so much, having so much quality to it, it's incredible what they're able to do. I want to bring up, let me see here. I'm over on the other page here at the moment. And I want to see if I could bring up the page for the game. Actually, I should just use the link I put in the shared, in the pinned comment, right? Let's just do that. Okay, here we go. Game Jolt, proceed. So let me share my screen here, guys. And I want to take a look at this with you guys a little bit and give some props to the creator. Let's go to full screen. Here we go. Then I come up. Where's my camera? There I am. Let's come back down here, and we're going to take a look at this a little bit. I'll zoom in a bit. And let's take a look here. So, Resident Evil Survive, made by Chris Monvel. Their ID is at Chris Monvel, so I'm assuming that's probably on probably X or Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that. So somebody could definitely check out and see their other creations. What's up, Obsession? So let's see. They put out a trailer and stuff and the different things that they've been doing in the game over time. There's some comments and they have followers here. I haven't gone through Game Jolt much, so I'm not too familiar with everything in here. But it does have the download section and it goes through the different versions here. So actually, we got a nice little summary here. Let me read through this here with everybody. For years, the Umbrella Corporation has developed deadly bioorganic weapons for military purposes. Its legacy is carried over by underworld terrorist organizations, but only a group of people can stop them. Resident Evil Survive is a side-scroller action horror beat-em-up game developed with the Open BOR engine and based on Capcom's most iconic survival horror franchise of the same name. The game takes inspiration from the Mercenaries bonus game originally introduced in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis with a retro-inspired look. That's right, RE3 Nemesis, the original version, had a Mercenaries mode. I actually just played some of the Mercenaries mode on the Dreamcast edition of RE3, and that mode is so much fun. That's actually how you unlock the infinite weapons in that particular game. You got to earn a whole lot of points to unlock those. So a little breakdown of what the game features. It's an arcade-oriented pacing, local co-op for 4 players, so not online. The groundbreaking pixel art introduced in the CPS2 arcade system. So I'm not familiar with these particular things here that they're using to make these, but the first thing they mentioned was the Open BOR engine. So that's the engine they're using to produce the game. And then they use CPS2 as the arcade system. So I guess, however they make it function as like, as an arcade game. Like you could technically take this game and put it into a cabinet, probably map a joystick and the whole thing. And could you imagine? I would love to see a stand-up cabinet of this game. That would be incredible. Play as the most iconic and legendary heroes and villains, revives some of the most memorable moments experienced throughout the history of the franchise. 2 Capcom special guest characters, 2 classic survival horror guest characters. Interesting, I didn't see guest characters. Survive waves of zombies, parasites, and other mutant creatures alone or along with 3 partners. And then we have credits going to Capcom, Chris Monville, Flavio Camaro, and a whole bunch of other people that were involved with developing this game. So it looks like they have ways to support the creators here. This particular creator has a Patreon, so definitely something worth checking out. And they always let you know it's not an officially licensed product. You know, this is doing something that is non-for-profit, and these are passion projects, right? These are things that fans put together and put out there for free for other fans to experience and enjoy. I'm curious if there was anything about the updates, but I'm very curious. This says there's 2 Capcom special guest characters. I didn't see them. We went around the entire loop, right? Unless there's another mode that we didn't try. I don't see anything here about updates. Let's see here. Because I know with the Masters of the Universe game on the page, it was talking about the different updates of the game and some things they were still working on. This looks a bit of a different situation. I wanna jump back into the game for a minute, guys. I want to see something. I want to see what we're missing. Let's jump back over here, guys. Let me load the game up again. I'm gonna have to resize the window and put it back in here. Pop that back in there like that. Okay. Alright, Stanley's good to see you, my friend. Yeah, we're going to wrap up here shortly. I just want to take a look and see if I can find what they're talking about. It's saying there's guest characters. Game created by Chris Monville. Cool little animated avatar there for themselves. I like that they put the Capcom logo there. That's good, respectful thing to do. Alright. Is it in Hall of Fame? No, that's the high scores. Start game. New game. Survival. Let's check survival. No. What's palette? Oh, I could change the color of their outfits. Very Street Fighter, like. Oh my god. He looks like Dante from Devil May Cry. Is that what it is? Change these? No. Wow, Wesker. I'm just going to run through the palettes real quick, see if that's what changes to a guest character. Maybe I have to unlock them somehow. Interesting.
Rebecca.
Let's go.
Whoa, hold on a second. These are different levels, guys. What? That's Joseph. We're outside the mansion. This is the Arkley Mountain Forest. Outside the mansion, the intro of the game. That's Joseph, who got ripped apart by the dogs. Okay, hold on. We just uncovered... There was like 8 other levels right there, guys. Game over. You get 1 life. It's literally survive as long as you can. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Guys, I said we were going to wrap up. Hold on. We're going a little bit longer. Survival. Let's get Wesker in here.
Wesker.
I'll play with you.
Okay, hold up. No, you have to do them in order. So we've got the Arkley Mountains. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It looks like a desert or something. Okay, what do we got over here? This is outside the RPD. That's Resident Evil 2 zone right there. Is that a Code Veronica area? Some of these, it's a little funky looking, but like this is part of the Spencer Mansion. No, this is part of... Oh, this is part of the other mansion you find in RE5. What zone is this? Yeah, what's all the yeah, there's tons of bodies right here. Looks like the bottom of the pit in Mortal Kombat. This is the roof of the mansion, and that's the rocket launcher. And you fight Tyrant on the roof of the mansion. Okay. You work your way through here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels. Oh my god. Okay. You have to start here. So... let's see. Let's see. Okay. We just gotta survive. Now the question is, can we get extra lives? The sound effects are getting a little messed up here, actually. Weird. Woo! Oh. Oh, man. Okay, okay. I gotta try to, like, keep him off of me here. Literally, I have 1 life. Oh, I gotta be careful. Maybe Wesker wasn't the right move because he uses up his own life to do these moves. Oh, even the missile uses up my life. Every move except the melee, except for punching, takes away Wesker's life. That's insane. There's gotta be a way to get through that. Maybe, I think we did really well with Chris. Actually, let's use Jill. Let's use Jill. I didn't even know this mode was here, guys. Oh! Slice and dice. Oh, she got the bazooka. Oh! Oh no. Okay, okay, okay. I need you guys to drop herbs. Oh boy, I need herbs. Oh, slice the heck out of them. These guys aren't dropping nothing. Oh no! Wow, these guys are even tougher in this mode. This is insane. Oh my god, I don't even know who to use to get... I want to see the second level. Alright, let's go with Chris. Let's go with Chris. We were punching the heck out of everything with Chris, and we did pretty good with him. Alright, here we go, here we go. Let's go. I'd save that herb and get away from it. I don't accidentally use it. Whew. Oh. Oh. Alright, fill them back up. They're not dropping ammo. Woo. Okay. These guys aren't dropping anything. I got like one more shot with the gun. I'm trying to save it. We got more time. I'm so happy that there's more levels, like stages. I mean, it seems to be a single area, but that's still so cool. We're right outside the Spencer Mansion from the intro of the game. What is this? Item boxes. Oh my god, let's go. That was awesome. We did it! We did it! Okay. How do I... Wait. Do I have to go to new game?
Chris. Come on.
No, what happened? How do I go to the next level? No, wait, hold on a second. How do I go back? How do I go back? Shouldn't there be like a load game? Doesn't it? I think it auto-saved. At least it was before. Okay. Start game. Load game. Maybe they're not complete yet? Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe those levels aren't complete yet. Yeah, I can't load the survive mode. It only saves the arcade mode. Oh, wait a minute. What did it just do? Why did it put me here with Wesker? What is this? What did it load? I don't know what we're doing. Oh, it went right to this. Okay. Alright, you know what? Black Dragon, you're probably right. You're probably right. It may not be complete yet. Because again, this game is still actively in development as far as I know. But very cool that there is another mode. I love that. Oh my goodness, guys. Wow. Wow. Alright. Let me give you my thoughts on this and, you know, kind of the good, the bad, the ugly here with it. So, let's start with the good. Obviously, you guys know I'm a big Resident Evil fan, and anything RE, I am going to give it a shot. But, I gotta say, I had no idea that there were fan games being made like this. I've seen fan projects where it was like remasters, upscales, and different like remake styles of the games. For a while, it was recently shut down. There was a fan project in the works of a fan remake of Resident Evil Code Veronica. And Capcom actually shut it down. You know, that can happen with these things when you're making something that's, you know, a franchise that's, you know, has rights and everything like that. That company can certainly shut down these projects. They have every right to do so. And usually in the gaming world, when you see something like that happen, it's because that company is actually working on something related to it. So the fact that the fan Code Veronica remake got shut down tells me that Capcom is actively working on their own remake of it. So I think that's a good sign, but I think they could have let the fan project continue, in all honesty. These things aren't done for profit. They don't make any money on it. These are passion projects. They're doing it because they love it. And so there's been a multiple, like, fan style things for, like, a while back. You could check it out back in the history of the live streams. We played a fan remake of Resident Evil 2, the original, but put into first person mode. It was the original RE2 in first person. It was so much fun, and it's out there for free to try it out. But I had no idea that the world of the arcade beat 'em up style was happening like this, with this group through Game Jolt, and taking some of the most beloved franchises and turning it into games that I wish I had as a kid. I wish I grew up playing this. I would go to an arcade all day long and play this game on a stand-up cabinet. It's just, I love beat 'em ups like this. Very reminiscent of the Ninja Turtles, Double Dragon, very Alien versus Predator, actually, but with the different weapon styles and everything. Alien versus Predator, both in the arcade and the Super Nintendo port, which, by the way, is a great port of that game as well. Having the different varied weapons it's very much like this. So if you're comfortable playing games like that, playing this, you're going to feel right at home with it. It's going to feel perfect. And like I mentioned earlier in the stream, when compared to the Masters of the Universe game that we played, in the same style, using the same arcade engine, the controls were a little funky and a little rough in that He-Man game. But this creator seemed to perfect them. Everything was tight. Everything was spot on, reactive. It was all very responsive. So I loved the feel of this game. That is a huge plus. When a game plays the way it should, when it feels right, that's one of the best things about that. Yeah, great reference. Just like playing mods in Empire at War. Yeah, when you have like these additions to games for that especially beloved games like that, and then you have add-ons to it becomes so much fun. So the other thing I really love about this, on the side of the good, is the art style. I think these character models are perfect for this. Some of them look like they were literally ripped right from Marvel vs. Capcom, which I think is perfect for that, especially the characters that weren't actually in those games, and to see them in that style, like Rebecca Chambers, for example. I don't think she was ever in a Marvel vs. Capcom game. She looked great in this style. So beautiful, beautiful design in the artwork. The sound design, I have some good and bad with that. So the sound design, I think, is really good in the sense that they have the soundtrack that feels right. They have sound clips from the game itself, the monsters, their roars, their squeals, everything. Those sound effects were spot on right from the game. On the bad side of it, every time the characters themselves talked, it was very low. Same thing happened in the Masters of the Universe game. When the characters talked, you could barely hear them. And there's nothing in the settings to raise that up. So that's something I would hope that if this creator ever happens to see this, one of my recommendations and one of my hopes for the future of this game is that the character voices, their volume is raised, so we can hear not only hear their voice, but hear the iconic lines that they say in this. Hear it nice and clear. I think that would go a long way and bring it even more immersion to the whole thing. So, but overall, really well done. Gameplay we touched on as far as controls. The controls feel perfect. The style of the gameplay being an arcade beat 'em up. The fact that we're playing Resident Evil in this style just blows my mind. And that's the thing that caught my eye immediately when I stumbled upon it on this site. I was like, no way. Is that actually an arcade beat 'em up in RE? I was like, I have to play this. And the second I loaded it up for the first time, I was blown away. It was exactly what I would have wanted it to be. I mean, this is I wish this came out officially back in the 90s. I would have been all over this. But, when we don't get things like this, leave it to the fandoms to bring these things to life, because that's what the fandoms do. They bring things to life that we want to see, that we want to play, whether it's fan films, fan movies, fan shows. People do shows on YouTube and all that stuff. You know, they make what they would want to watch and what they want to play. So it's a beautiful thing. Let's touch on a little bit of the bad, and there really isn't much. Like I mentioned, the voice volume of the characters was too low. You can barely hear them. I think the variety of the creatures is great, having all those different creatures popping up. But I think what would play better, at least for me personally, is spread them out, because they were like all together in every level. But I would love to see that progress. So if they add more levels to this game and you're going through more areas of the mansion, for example, or maybe it even expands into going into Resident Evil 2 and 3 and you're going through Raccoon City, as we get more levels, I would like to see the enemies progress in difficulty. So like maybe start with the dogs, and then you have some zombies, and then work your way to the Crimson Heads, and then eventually the hunters come in, and then you start to have your boss battles with creatures like Lisa Trevor, for example. And then we even had Forrest come in with the bombs on him. You know, you could have him even be a boss, and then work your way progressively up the enemy types, just like the actual game does, until you eventually get to the Tyrant or Mr. X, or you even get to Nemesis and things like that. I would love to see a progression level, or maybe even a difficulty setting. And if you put it on easy, it's the lower level enemies. And then as you go up in difficulty, you get bombarded by more or even more higher level enemies. So I think that's honestly my one, geez, I don't even want to call it a complaint. Like it's so minor. But that's what personally I would have done if I was making the game. I would have some sort of a progression system through the enemies and have them get bigger and more difficult as you go, just like the actual game does. But being that this is condensed into literally 3 stages, there's only so much you could do with that. So they were putting all their character models in there and have them all work. And I think that it's great, you know, to see them all in that arcade cartoon comic style. They look fantastic, because we talked about the character models of the heroes, but the creatures, the enemies, all look fantastic. I would just like to see them a bit more spread out, and maybe that will happen down the line. But overall, guys, this game is so much fun. It's a free game that you can try out anytime you like. The experience of it is just, it's nostalgic. It feels retro being this style. It reminds me of going to the arcade, throwing some quarters into that machine, and then going as far as I can through the game. You know, especially playing with some friends. I played this with my son. We did a little bit of the game together. You know, we always like to test things out like this. Back when I did the Masters of the Universe game, my daughter and I played co-op, and I played as He-Man, she was She-Ra, and we just kept, you know, tearing through the game. And then you could do the same with this Resident Evil Survive game, up to 4 players, local co-op. I didn't see anything on the site or within the game talking about online capabilities. If that's even possible, I don't know. I'm trying to think if I've ever played a fan-made game that had online co-op. I don't even know how that would be possible. I guess there has to be some sort of a server running to maintain that. So being that this is just, you know, this is just one person, or even maybe just a small handful of people making these games, the capability of running a server for something like that may not be there. But the nice thing is there is at least co-op multiplayer, so if you got a couple friends that can literally do some couch co-op with you, you can hook up multiple controllers to your computer. Somebody can use the keyboard if they want, and you can have up to 4 players, which is just awesome in games like this. Man, I'm so happy that this game exists. I'm so happy that I can play it here with you guys. And let me know, guys, if, you know, when you catch this on the replay or down in the comments once the live stream ends, let me know if you're going to try out this game yourself. Hey, if you got a channel as well and you want to stream some of it, go for it. I would love to, you know, share some links out with the community. I want to see your gameplay of it and your thoughts of the game as well. As always, guys, I love the interaction here. Be sure to smash that like button if you haven't yet, and if you're enjoying your time here, please consider subscribing to the channel. We also will have channel memberships out here and a merch store as well to help support the channel and keep everything running here at Matt Cave Gaming. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being here for the start of my birthday weekend, we'll call it. What a way to start it off with an amazing Resident Evil game, my favorite franchise of all time. I'm turning a whole nother year older, and I'm feeling it, but I'm going to try to keep going and keep as much energy here as I possibly can on the channel. But I'm always going to stay retro. I mean, you know, the shirt says it right here, guys. The shirt says how retro I am. You know, this, you go a long way like this. It's rough. It's rough. Hey, man, time's against all of us, but we do the best we can. So, yeah. You guys know the deal. As always, everybody, keep retro gaming alive, because one day, your games will be retro too. Whew! I got to think up the next game I'm going to play next week. I got a few ideas. I'm going to throw some stuff in the community tab. Stay tuned to the channel to cast your vote on what we play next week. Oh, man. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll see you next time.